and welcome to the Eyebrow stream. Yup, I forgot I actually had 6 players the other day, so I had to change it. Before we jump into tonight's action, first off, I want to say thank you all very much for hanging out with us. I hope you're all having a fantastic start of your week. It is only Tuesday, but damn, it's Tuesday. So yeah, before we get in there, how about we first say that if you are watching this video on the YouTube channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The Story of Exandria is a game that or really a series we run across this channel on 5 days a week, I think. I think we're at 4 or 5 days a week right now, yeah? Where all of them are happening inside of the same living world and universe, where they can affect one another. This particular one, Reggie's Chosen, is, well, one where the party just seems to do whatever they want, and there's very little consequences for their actions lately. It's great. Nothing bad ever happens with you guys, so yeah. Also, if you're watching on the Twitch channel, don't forget to give us a follow, maybe a subscription. Twitch Prime at minimum really does help out. But how about Jasper tells me off and tells me how I just fucked off?
Oh, it was definitely a session. So we ended off, excited to see this, this orchestra and this performance. And as we go to sit down, very suspicious and making sure we keep an eye out, with our backs turned to each other, at least a few of us, like Forgem, who decided to keep a foot up on the door, just in case, but keep it unlocked. Jasper decided to cast See Invisibility while gauging the crowd in order to detect any invisible people or things that may pop up. And as he was scanning, noticed a strange individual off to the side, trying to keep a distance from anybody that was walking by, who had the right side of their face burnt almost all the way across, and the left side looked somewhat feline, with a very bright glowing yellow eye with a slitted pupil. And as he kind of pointed them out to the others, it noticed and disappeared. And then after that, it was Jasper noticed that the performers, or the orchestra, the flutist, the woodwind section was off and was playing a different tune than the rest of the band. And after sitting and focusing for a second, thinking about music and rhythms, realized that they were playing a beat of 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4, back and forth. And they seemed to be facing mostly each other, not really noticing the rest of the band and playing on their own accord, seemingly enthralled in some way. And over the course of the performance, which seemed to tell the tale of basically the western coast closest to Jorhas, and the glorious tale of how the Empire fought back against and had a glorious win against them, with the strange masks that a lot of performers wore and changed out over time. And over time of the performance, listening to the woodwinds, it dropped to 1 2 3 over and over again, and then 1 2, and then Jasper was spoken to in his mind by this person that he saw, he believes, and was kind of just asking if he was enjoying the show, and he said not really. And they asked, getting ready for the finale of the show. And as the woodwinds reached 1, he heard in his mind the word 1 as well from the same entity, whoever this is. And then it was over, and the intermission hit, and everyone started filing out. And the rest of the crew decided to go out and explore in their own ways. Jasper decided to head over to two of the guards to try and head in to see if he could meet with one of the woodwind players. While Regina turned into a cat and went over to these pair of individuals talking to some guards about the body they found in the bathroom as a cat. It turned out to be Bates, the very chubby dwarven noble that we talked to previously. And he was killed in the bathroom in very graphic detail. And was apparently sometime after we saw him enter the bathroom before the show even started. And they were quite distraught and were unsure. And the guards were trying to keep it, hidden so the rest of the show could go on. But we decided to alert one of the guards. Corvus decided to alert one of the guards. He talked to Captain Matthias about this and his suspicions about what was going on. And he was very worried about this and and he asked if he could have any weapons. And Captain Matthias was very hesitant about doing so, especially because that was the whole point of the show. The policy was to not have weapons or any sort of defense, because it was just a show. But he eventually conceded that and decided to head up with us in order to make sure that Corvus was protected, and knew that he would be very well punished if he did not protect him. So he followed us up, sent some of the other guards off to make sure that the other booths were safe. And as we head up, we noticed, or as we entered the room, given weapons to some of the people that needed them, like Fordrum with the sword and the shield. And the captain decided to head off to go check on the others. And as we entered our booth, we noticed there was a body there. It was Veth, one of the other nobles that was announced previously, dead, who was just completely massacred, not good, blood everywhere. And checking her in the room around, Jasper decided to use his sense for runes and check the door, and saw that there was a small riddle-ish of some sort that denoted and spoke basically of a tale, an old tale of a woman from Jorhas who had 4 children, each in different sections of the Empire, that were killed. And due to that, she went to each of their graves, and over time became more and more aggressive due to this, and decided and sought repentance for her children's murders, which seemed to sort of tie into the whole Quadrillion Killer's motif of killing in 4s, and was theorized to maybe be this person that was here right now. The serial killer is this same woman, maybe, possibly. And then after that, we decided to run out and check on Geode, the other Genasi noble that was talked about. But then we realized that wouldn't make any sense. It definitely wouldn't have been him. It probably would have been Chimois. So we checked Chimois' suite, and that's where we went out and found Captain Matthias on the ground, unconscious. We healed him. He was recovering, and as we checked the room, Chimois was also killed, and seemed to be pointing out towards us with a scarlet rose in her hand. and on the balcony was this person that we could all see, and then vanished again once we noticed them. Freaking out now at this point, we left and decided to book it basically, and check to see where they went. We look over the railing and we noticed that a very strange person that shouldn't be there, Jordan, was sitting between all the woodwind instrument players during the second act, seemingly just sitting there, not sure what they were doing, and that's when everybody decided to just jump into action. Fog cloud was cast upon him, and Jasper teleported down with Misty Step, and Regina jumped down into her dire lion form, while Corvus, the captain, and Fordrum ran around to try and head down as well, when Corvus was whispered to in his ear by this person, and as he turned around, immediately attacked. But then as he did, the illusion of this person dropped to reveal Jordan instead, that he just ran through with his blade, killing them.
Alrighty. So, as you stand there, Corvus, your blade thrust through the chest of your childhood servant. The only person beside you, Fordrum. And to the side of him, Captain Matthias, whose eyes are flared wide, looking at you holding your blade through his chest. Luckily, all of you already rolled me initiative. First up at the top, it takes the guards a moment to figure out what is going on, and they immediately see you, Corvus, with a weapon drawn inside of all of this chaos, all of the mess that is happening. There's an Earth Genasi running around with a dagger heading towards the stage. There's a wild dire lion came out of nowhere, pouncing through the crowd, and now there is a noble who's been missing from his home for over a year with a blade through his servant. They take a moment to register what's happening, and you see they immediately draw their weapons out towards you. However, that is all they can accomplish this round. Corvus.
Corvus is just absolutely horror-stricken. He's basically just going to spend his turn just standing there and just trying to take in what he just did.
Alrighty. Then, Matthias' turn. Matthias is going to look at you, look at Fordrum. We need to get out of here. And grabs you by your shoulder, Corvus, and starts dragging you towards the entrance. Are you going to resist?
Not much. I'm not really. Corvus wouldn't really be entirely there right that second.
Alrighty. Then he continues dragging you over towards the door and just slams into it aggressively, knocking the two of you out as the other guards are now looking around confused and hearing the guards from inside pointing, "Stop them!" at you, Corvus. Fordrum.
I dropped the shield I was holding, and I immediately put my hands trying to catch the gardener's body before he hits the ground.
Jordan. Okay.
Jordan. And I'm going to try spare the dying.
Okay. You attempt spare the dying. However, that was a fatal blow to somebody who was not expecting it. They're dead.
Oh.
He dealt more damage than Jordan had in hit points.
Yeah.
Even doubled.
Well, I ease him to the ground. Obviously, having dropped my everything. I mean, I think I only had a shield, so.
Short sword, I believe.
Oh, right, short sword. So I just dropped those. and ease him to the ground, and be priestly.
Ready? Jasper, what are you doing? You're still
Continuing on.
inside of the auditorium, by the way.
Yes. I've
And
not
you
noticed
do
it
hear
yet.
guards shouting from outside, "Stop him! Murderer! Murderer! Stop him!" Coming from outside the auditorium, but you also see over at the stage. Oh no, you don't see it. It's in a fog cloud. Words. Jesus.
Yep. Yeah, no, he's still gonna run towards the fog cloud.
Alrighty. You dash your way over there, and you're starting to actually roll me a dex save.
About right.
That bad?
Yeah.
You run headfirst into the fog cloud, and then you slam your stomach directly into the stage's lip as you lean into it. And you're, I'm gonna say that's probably your action because of.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Ow!
All done.
Who put that there?
All right. Lion Gina, what are you doing?
I'm gonna
I like
follow
it.
after Jasper.
Alrighty. Give me a dex save. I'll give you
Crash
advantage
into it.
because instincts.
Lion.
Make sure you roll it as the lion. 13. As you get in there, Jasper, you feel a little pressure at your back and just pushes down as Regina uses you as a climbing post to get onto the stage. As you pounce up
Right.
there, exactly. As you pounce up there onto the stage, you still hear all of the wind instruments, but they're coming from all around you on every angle. It seems like the noise is emanating everywhere and completely engulfing and surrounding your consciousness. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. Luckily, you're not a big fan of wind instruments. So, as you feel that song starting to sway you, and you just snap your head and go, no, that's not happening right now. You did feel the song was very enchanting, though.
I'm gonna try and figure out where one of these people are up here. I'm gonna try and track them by smelling them out.
Roll me a investigation utilizing your intelligence, not the cat's. However, if it has keen sense, you gain that ability. 18. You smell 3 people within 10 feet of you, and the rest of this section of the orchestra are within this limit. There's something else you smell that stands out a little bit. With your keen sense and nose, something feline in nature. However, that was your action.
I'll hang out there.
The mob is starting to swarm outside. As soon as they get over towards you, Fordrum, and the body, they immediately start spreading around and charging the doors. Corvos, I need you to give me a strength saving throw. Fordrum, I need a strength saving throw.
Oh.
And Matthias needs a strength saving throw. 12, that's good enough. Alrighty, the two of you, Corvos and Fordrum, as the mob is starting to swarm everywhere and move out into the halls. Fordrum, you're getting knocked over a little bit and slammed to the side, but you're a hardy, stout individual squatting towards the ground. You're not being trampled upon quite yet, but you feel like the mob is getting much more aggressive. Corvos, within an instant, Matthias kind of shoves you aggressively over towards one of the pillars, slamming your back against it, and consciousness snaps back into focus. And you see this swarm of people starting to trample you, and you just move with the mob instead of trying to fight against it. You manage to have it swarm around you and start running instead, still with the guards in tow. However, neither of you see Matthias right now. The guards. First off, let me roll an intelligence check to see if any of them remember Forgerm spending time with Corvos here. No, they are very stupid. Corvos, they are going to be rolling an athletics check to try to move through the crowd in order to catch up to you. You see there are 3 guards managing to get through the bulk of the crowd, and the rest of them are moving with it, but nowhere near as easily. These 3 individuals are far bigger than the rest of them, are pushing and shoving, and one of them, they're not one of the show guards, they're one of the personal guards of the families that are attending this event. A very large Goliath individual. Their blue skin is crackling with lightning-shaped tattoos all across their body as they are moving towards you, wielding a very large hammer. Corvus, your turn.
I am. All right. So as soon as I can find some kind of like eddy or some kind of like dip in like this flow of people,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to get out and see if I can try to like.
Are you going to
angle
try
my
to
way
disperse from the crowd?
Yes.
Give me a survival check. See if you could find a location they're not running towards as well.
Nope.
Okay. You're kind of forced to move with the crowd, and unfortunately, they are moving very fast, very aggressively, and they're shoving and pushing you. It's very hard for you to focus in any singular location. What else would you like to try to do?
That was the one thing I really had in mind. I'm just thinking of trying to get back in there so I can try to find this son of a bitch.
Unfortunately, because of your survival, you did slow down through the crowd as you were trying to look around and find a different area to move towards. Matthias looks at the large crowd and let me give him another strength save because he failed. Okay. He stands up, Forgerm, and you look over at him, and he has sections of his armor look like partially ripped open. He's bleeding profusely through the side of his head, and he looks rough, but he runs over towards your side and just grabs you by your collar and goes, "We need to get out of here now. They're not going to stop," and starts trying to drag you away. You can try to oppose if you would like.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab his arms and cure wounds on him.
So on your turn, you're just going to do that, and then...
Yeah, and go with him, and what I'm gonna. So I'll do that, and I'll go with him, and then I'll go. You want to go out?
All right.
And I'll do what dwarves do best: stay low and push hard.
Okay. So on your turn, since you are willingly moving with him, he does drag you a good ways away. Go ahead and roll your cure wounds. He's looking very rough.
Nice.
9. All right, that's about what he just lost. So, yeah, take it. He heals up a tiny bit, but you still see he's been through hell today. He's had a rough day at work. He's trying to move you towards the east wing, back where the first bathroom was. And you say that, he goes, "Window in the bathroom," and just keeps moving in that direction. So give me an athletics check to shove people out of your way to get there.
Yeah, he drags for a couple of feet as I'm moving with him, and then goes, "Go to the bathroom," and then I go, "Follow me," and then I'll just
Give me
dip
an
in front
athletics.
of him and clear a path. I'm a lineman.
Sure. That's why it's athletics.
Worst are linemen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as you are doing this, you get somebody with these like sharp heels stab into your foot, and you're like, "Why? Why would you do that to yourself and everyone near you?" And it's difficult. You're moving with the crowd, but you're moving at a slow pace.
Right.
Jasper, you just winded yourself, but hey, you know where the ledge is. However, because you are right here, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Cool. Hey,
You
I'm
are
not real good at
successful.
those, but hey.
You are successful. You are hyper-focused despite the fact that you hear this alluring music that just makes you want to join in with the music. but you
Mhm.
managed to focus through it. What would you like to do?
I'm going to head towards the like orchestra area, off to the side. So knowing where the stage is now, I'm gonna turn back and see if I can make my way towards where I believe the woodwinds are.
Yeah, it's over the stage. So you climb over the stage.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Up on the stage.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
climb onto it, and you hear the music. It's all around you. You are stuck in the middle of the woodwinds right now.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. I'm just gonna point down at myself, and I will cast this.
Of your choice.
Yep.
In 40 feet cube within range. Okay. So you cast that on all of them. Let me first roll for the individual. 17.
Nope.
Okay. They will use their legendary resistance to succeed.
Fair enough.
1 fail, 2 fail, and 3 fails. Yeah.
Everyone except for
Whew. Yeah, you feel your magic swirls in this area, and you focus it on 6 individuals in particular, and
Mhm.
you feel one of them, the magic takes hold, but almost with a vibrating, angry wave of energy, it feels like the magic is shoved off of them. And then you latch it onto 3 others within range of you.
He just says in his head, "Shut up."
So the music
Alright.
slows down. Unfortunately, I don't have that effect in Roll20. Actually, I can do it a different way.
Slow mo.
Yeah, music slows down a little bit. Let's go with this.
Yeah, there you go.
Alrighty, so that was your action.
Yep, that's it.
All
He's
done.
just gonna stand there, just trying to eye for that person.
Regina.
All right, I'm gonna try and focus in on that feline scent and go after it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a attack roll at disadvantage. They are 10 feet away from you, which I think is just enough to pounce.
Pounce.
So Oaken just donated the mango die.
Hey.
We could use all the help we can get.
Yep.
9, you swipe out towards that feline smell, and you barely see through the very thick fog. An individual just swirl around the chair. They were seated in an improper position, but within one quick movement, they swirl the chair around backwards, missing your paw swipe and sitting inside of it. It's kind of elegant.
All right, I'm gonna try and bite him now.
All right, go for it. Still disadvantage.
Oh, oh.
22, however,
Nice.
does hit. They seem to flip the chair upwards, trying to, like, disorient your maul, but you're a dire lion. So you bite through the chair and clip onto them. 10 piercing damage. All right, they will suffer that. Does your bite have any special effects?
It's just magical.
Okay, no. There's some things, like, when you bite them, they're grappled.
Oh no.
Oh no, my pounce is my big mechanic.
Okay. You have something in your teeth, and you are tasting its blood, and it definitely tastes like blood in your mouth. The mob is going to go. Fordrum, I need another strength save since you're still in the crowd. Matthias needs to do this as well. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I probably still need to do one too, right? Just
Corvus,
go
yes,
fill
you
in there.
do. I was just doing one room at a time.
Fair enough.
All right.
Not the typical 9 to 5 for Matthias.
All right, Corvus, you managed to move with the crowd since you were already trying to do that and, like, shove a couple of people out of your way. as you're moving towards the bathroom. But when you look behind you, you do not see Matthias anymore. Again,
This poor dude.
I mean, to be fair, Mango die, like...
Yeah,
I still have his arm though, don't I?
Well, you said you were going, pushing. You're not dragging
Oh,
him. You were
okay.
pushing people. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so I basically, we're going to the bathroom, okay, and I like, ow, and I
Shove
stop
through.
for a second, shake it off, and then,
Wave.
follow me, and then I go plummeting through and turn around and don't see him.
Yeah. Actually,
Right.
with your passive, you would see he's currently covering his head with his arms while people in the crowd are moving over him.
Okay. Well, on my turn, I'm going back to grab him this time and drag him in.
Alrighty. Since you have the individual, I can finally show you their initiative. Regina, your maul that clipped onto the arm, as you withdraw it away, you no longer smell the individual.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. The guards are going to go. Corvus. 3 guards make it up to you. 2 of them normal, 1 of them the Goliath. You see further ahead the wave of guards from the outer gates at this large citywide event are starting to run towards the crowd, trying to both disperse the mob, but assist with capturing you like all of them are shouting. I'm going to roll first for the 2 individuals. Where'd the mango die go?
That sounds about right. Sneaky.
Oh, I hit it. Okay. Yep. The first guard misses. Second guard, 18. Oh yeah, you're not
18.
wearing your armor.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Uh-oh.
The guard runs over towards your side and slams the butt of their hilt against your back, and you suffer 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, all right.
Sorry, 5 points. It's a
Oh,
basic
no.
guard. It's a basic guard.
Yeah.
Now the Goliath is going to swing at you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, natural 18 will definitely hit you then.
Yeah.
They swirl the Warhammer twice, and unlike the Salezos, they're swinging on you full force. Let me get the die. Okay.
Better break some ribs.
That is going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage as they just
Okay.
crash into your chest and send you backwards. As a part of their fighting style, I need you to give me a strength save. 21. As they slam into you, they seem to deliberately try to shove you off your feet while moving into your space, but instead of letting them move into your space, you kind of shove away from them with the impact of the hammer and just stumble backwards. They were trying to catch you and knock you onto the ground. This individual is a combatant. Second attack. That is only going to be plus 12 to hit. Is that 12?
That is not going to hit.
Okay. The second swing, they move around, and this time you go into action mode, twisting your head underneath and dodging it. It's getting a little bad for you out there. Speaking of, it's now your turn.
Now that they're within, close enough range, I'm going to try to reason with them and just say that the real killer's still in there. We need to get back in there.
You say that, and immediately one of the other guards, "We saw you slew the servant. Take him."
He was made to look like the actual killer.
I mean, I'll say give me a persuasion roll at disadvantage, because they saw it with their eyes.
Oh,
That's already bad enough. Yeah, don't worry
Yeah.
about it, yeah. Yeah, they seem to want to capture you.
All right. Well, I'm also going to use my second wit as a bonus action.
That's fair. Do you try to run, or are you staying put?
I'm still wanting to try to get back in if I can.
All right, so you're running through them. The 3 guards are all going to take attacks of opportunity.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah, that's a good one. Basic bitch guard.
Back to full.
8. Basic bitch guard. 10. Goliath guard. Hit.
That's about right.
For another 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
My health is at 69.
Nice.
They slam
Nice.
into you. Actually, do they get to do this when it's not there? When they hit somebody with an attack? Yeah, strength save.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Yeah, keep rolling this good, man. They try knocking you, but this time, like, they slam into the center of your back, which instead of letting the crushing blow, like, stagger you, you just swim underneath it with the blow and take it in your back going, oh, that fucking hurts, but using the momentum to keep yourself moving. I need another athletics check for you to move through the crowd.
13.
All right, that's just barely enough. The crowd is becoming more and more chaotic with all of this that's happening. The DC will continually rise, but 13 is good for now. You start moving through them. You're moving through difficult terrain, obviously. People are difficult terrain. And you see that there's a handful of nobles, of their servants, of guards even, that are being trampled by this mob of people that are moving and running. You see all manner of different individuals attending this event, currently either stuck under feet or being crushed under feet. Captain Matthias will spend... Oh, wait. Athletics check? Oh, he actually rolled good for once. Yeah, he stands back up. And he's going to try to shove through the crowd with you as well. But he barely even gets, like, within 10 feet of you, force him. He's having a rough time.
Yep.
Fordrum, your turn.
I'm gonna try and make a. If it's 10 feet, I'm gonna try and make a little bit of a push to grab Matthias and 10 feet to him, grab him, and be like, "Hold on, buddy," and then barrel back into. I figure I can clear a path for us to get those 10 feet to the bathroom.
You need to give another athletics because that's 20 feet total. If you need to go back 10 and then forward 10.
Yep.
Another athletics. Yep.
Damn it.
You're decent at this.
No, I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
plus 3 is
proficient.
decent. Yeah, you're having difficulty moving through them. You get back to him and like grab onto him. This time you're holding on to him. But when you start trying to shove back, apparently a couple of other people are like, you know, screaming, "Women and children last!" and like shoving them out of the way as they're moving. Jasper, your go.
Yep. Cool. Let's see. So the fog cloud's still up, right? Or is it
Corvus is Fog Cloud is concentration.
it is concentration.
Oh, Corvus, you need to give me
A lot.
2. No, he's only taken damage twice. 2 con
yeah.
saves. Okay, yeah, it's
19
still
and
up.
26.
Oh boy.
I probably would have dropped it though, like the instant I, stabbed my friend.
I mean,
It's like, wait a minute.
we're not going back that
That's
far,
nothing.
but if you want to drop it like right now, going fuck it, I can't do this.
Sure.
Like, go for it. All right. The fog disperses fairly quickly, and you see the entire band is currently still playing. Not the entire band. The woodwind section is still playing. But you no longer see Jordan here. In fact, you see Regina like spitting out sections of that center chair that was in the middle of that section of the band.
Is there any of the blood from when she was bitten? Or when she bit?
Would you like to use your turn to give me an investigation for blood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big number.
Hell yeah.
You immediately go, "Let me see inside of that," and she licks her lips like, and You don't want to look too closely in that mouth for blood. Unfortunately, it's a little chaotic still, and it's hard to focus.
Okay. In that case, he's just gonna walk up like right in front of the woodwind people that are playing, and then until they stop playing, he's just gonna try and eventually just take their instruments from them.
Oof.
Out of their hands to get them to stop playing. Because he does not want to attack them, but he wants to get them to stop playing.
Alrighty. On your next turn, sure. But
Yep.
your action was investigation. Regina!
Okay, so since I've lost the scent of this guy,
1 second. Their scent actually reappears
oh,
up in the balcony.
I was just up there.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you teleport all the time. You can be wherever you want to be.
You don't. When you look up there, you do see the individual. They haven't had time to go invisible. They just had time to get out. And you see that like slightly feline-looking eye with the burn marks across the right side of the face. As they look down, they wave a large cape over them and start heading towards that door in the balcony.
Let me look at something
Sure.
real quick. All right. You said that cats have a climb speed. Is it-
Some of them do. I'm not sure if lions do.
Oh, okay.
They're not really known for their climbing ability.
Can lions climb trees?
Yes.
The tree climbing lions aren't a special type or breed of lions. Basically, any lion can climb a tree. I'll give you a climb speed. Yeah.
Like half my regular speed.
No, it's a climb speed. It's your speed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got 60 feet then, so I'm gonna try and get up to that.
Alrighty, so you run 30 feet over towards one of the hanging long curtains, and you just leap up, grabbing and dragging yourself up it, holding it and making it into like a little rope that you're just tearing into. It takes you your base movement to get up into that little area, and the individual like in the doorway looks back at you snarling. It was your movement to get up there.
Okay, I'll dash to get right up to him if I can.
Right up to them. They're in the threshold of the door, and you are right inside of this little box.
Hell yeah.
All right, and then I'll use a bonus action to heal myself with a 3rd level spell slot.
Hey,
Hey.
heal the kitty.
Nice.
Mob will go.
Nice.
Mob will go. Captain Matthias, Fordrum, and Corvos. Now some of these guards as well. God damn it, Matthias.
He's gonna die from getting trampled. What a guy. What a guy.
I need athletics checks from Fordrum and Corvos.
He's gonna be so dirty from boot marks, dude.
You have no problem with the crowd right now, as some of the guards are shouting, "Murderer, catch him!" It turns out that when people think you're a murderer, they want to get away from you. Fordrum, you hold onto his arm, but you feel that he falls down to the ground yet again, with individuals slamming and starting to run. And it's about the end of this mob as well. There's only another 40, 50 feet of people.
Wow.
However, he is going to have to suffer damage. Oh.
I have Shield Master. Could I use, since we're within 5 feet, can I try and block people off of him?
To give him advantage?
I know I don't really have.
Oh, you dropped your shield
with me,
then.
but I could body block maybe.
Unless you want to take the hit for him,
Yeah.
you're willing to fall prone and take the hit for him?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll dive. I'll body. I mean, I'm a protection fighter, so I
Sure.
would do that.
Alrighty, you will suffer 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone as
Fine.
you kind of like grab him and like push yourself into them, and he's a little bit above you, you know, stabilized. But yeah, you are prone, and you take 9 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Their turn, Regina. The individual looks at you and goes, "There is no reason we can't be friends. We can handle this a different time." They are going to shove backwards outside the door. Would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay. Wow, you don't want to be their friend. So rude. Okay. See, now you know Regina doesn't like all cats.
Whoops. Sorry.
No problem. 24 definitely fucking hits. Go ahead and give them your damage. They take the damage, and they're looking, you know, pretty okay so far after your 2 attacks that landed. However, they slam the door in front of you, and for their action, you hear the door lock.
Oh no, my one weakness, doors.
I could deal with chairs, but I can't do doors.
Guards. The guards are going to have to try to move through the crowd towards you, Corvus. So let me roll for the basic guards. They're being trampled to death. And the Goliath guard, surprise, he picks people and moves them out of his way. He makes it directly up towards you, and he still gets to get his attacks on. 13?
Miss.
Ooh, nice. And then 12. Okay. He swings twice at you, and this time you're just ducking and bobbing out of the way, going, "Oh, fuck, don't let this thing touch me." Best way to defend against a hammer, don't get hit by it. Corvus, your turn.
Let me see. I'm just gonna keep on going in as far as I can, trying to find.
So you'll take another attack of op?
Yep.
Alrighty. Hey, 15.
Miss.
What's your AC?
16.
Holy shit.
Shield plus nothing is 16?
I got some dex and I have my boots of protection.
Boots of protection.
Ah, nice. He swings out towards you, and you just do a tumble roll through the crowd and move out of the way of the attack. Captain Matthias is going to look at you, Fordrum, and try to lift you back up to your feet.
I got it.
He doesn't stop. He's going to try to help you. He's not the type to just let bad shit happen.
I know the type.
And then he's going to use an athletics check to break through the crowd towards the bathroom. He breaks through the crowd. This time, so pissed off, he just draws his fucking sword and gets over towards the bathroom, slams into it, dragging you inside, and immediately slams the door back shut, leaving the 2 of you alone in the bathroom.
All right.
Alrighty. Fordrum, it is now your turn.
I just look at him and I kind of laugh and I go, "Well, this probably hasn't been one of your better days."
His one eye has gone completely numb right now, just like drooping.
How you feeling?
Read the room, Fortune. Read the room.
We need to find Corvus. And he starts like trying to head towards the window, but the window is like, it's one of those stained glass, large, thick windows. Ugh.
Yeah, he looks like he could use more healing, so I'm gonna heal him one more time. But I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Ooh.
Hey.
On him.
You're wounded.
Oh,
6. Oof.
A 1 and a 3.
Oof. He'll take it. You know, that's 2 more tramplings he can survive. The way I've been rolling those 6s. Anyways, thanks. Open the window. We need to get to Corvus. Or the other guards. Get me to the other guards. If they capture him, I'll make sure he gets away.
Can I roll anything perception to see if I noticed that Corvus was going back into the building?
Unfortunately, this is bathroom window. You can't see through it.
Right, I know. I
Yeah.
just meant prior to going in.
You guys are way too far away, and with all this
Yeah,
chaos,
okay,
yeah,
that's
no,
what I
no,
thought.
no. You would have had to use your action back then.
Yup.
Jasper.
Then I go, here, let me borrow your sword.
Yeah, and he'll just drop it to the ground, not even care.
Yeah, I just pick it up and go break the window out.
Alrighty, that'll be your next turn. Jasper. Yeah, your action was heal, so next turn.
Mhm.
Jasper, you did see Regina go full feline up the
Yeah.
curtains, and you hear her growling and roaring
Yeah, I was
at
about to
that
say.
door.
Wait, Regina, where are you? What the hell? I thought. Okay, he'll just turn around and like look up at like the balcony that she just leaped into. Like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Okay, fine. Yeah, fuck this music anyway. I'm gonna go help them. Whatever, it's fine.
Okay.
And he will just sprint back as far as he can, as close to the balcony as he possibly can.
Okay.
Let's see.
Are you trying to Misty Step up there? Or do you have something else to get you up there? Or are you going to try to climb? Luckily, there's great hand holders inside of the, the drape now. That just cut right into it.
Yeah, he's gonna miss a step.
Okay. So in order to do that, because it's a 40-foot drop. Oh no, it's one of the lower ones. It's 20 feet lower. So Misty Step, bink, bink. You're right up there. You see Cat Gina currently, growling at the door and like cutting into it a little bit. You still have an action.
Door?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Does it still sound like there's people on the other side of it and stuff?
Oh,
Or is
you haven't stopped hearing the crowd and the mob freaking out.
Huh.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Fuck. Okay. He will then just book it towards the door. And
Alrighty.
he will slide over to it. And he'll just smack into it.
Trying to
Big
break
ol'
through
big
it,
ol'
right?
Jasper.
Give me an athletics check.
Yep. Okay.
As you're trying to run through there, Regina, being a lion, just looks back and roars, oh, something's near me. And you kind of get a little skittish, and then you run to the other side and slam, but you lost a little bit of your oomph, your momentum. Maybe next round.
Okay.
Regina.
All right, let me see something.
Yeah. Or Regina. Regina. Yeah, go for it. I can keep these terrible puns going all day.
Oh, I know. All right, I'm going to go back towards the front of the box up here on the balcony, and I'm going to try and climb my way over to one of the other ones.
Oh, okay.
And go through the door on that one.
Okay, so you're climbing one higher up. Where the God, what was his name? The Earth Genasi.
Geode Jorson.
Geode. Over to Geode's balcony. So you leap over. Give me a Oh wait, you have Pounce as an ability. Yeah, you can leap over to a different set of drapes and climb your way over. With your climb speed and dashing, you get outside the door, and you see the individual was already walking back this direction of the hallway and goes, you look at the door behind them, and there's a broken blade in the lock.
Okay. Is that the one that we were just in?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Even if you tried to athletics the door, it wouldn't open. It was magically... Yeah. Mob turn. The mob is going to immediately run the opposite fucking direction of you, Regina. Your bonus action was Misty Step, so you can't do that. Down in the... Oh, Corvus, you're the last one in the crowd. Give me an athletics check. All right, there's a new wave of individuals, and these ones don't seem to realize that you're a murderer. So they run directly into you, and you are actually knocked prone with this. You are going to suffer 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
Now for the guards. Oh yeah, they're yeah, the basic guards are dead. The Goliath is perfectly fine. Question marks. Regina, the individual's going, well, I need to make my grand escape, or that ruins the moment. So... They lean over the balcony and just fall backwards over it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not within... do you have a 10-foot reach?
No, just 5.
Okay. Yeah, they lean over it and fall backwards into the crowd. You watch them do that, but you're not close enough to the balcony to actually see over, and, well, nobody else is there either. Let me... Okay, cool. The guards. That last guard who is still going after you, Corvus. Now that you're prone, they're just going to have advantage on you. Spin. 18 to hit.
Hits.
Yep. That'll be 9 points of bludgeoning damage. You're already prone.
Alrighty.
And they will swing again. Double 17s, natural 17s, so it hits. For an additional 13 points of bludgeoning damage. They just swing their hammer twice down right into your back, and you're, oh god, oh, this guy's trying to kill you. The other guards were trying to capture you. This guy seems to want you dead for some reason. Corvus, your turn.
I am going to disengage and just, keep trying to run in and try to find the bastard.
All right, so you get 15 feet into the crowd. Unfortunately, with your disengage action, you don't have an action to survey the crowd. Luckily, at this point, there's only the slowest of the bunches who no longer leave a mob left inside. At least in the main entrance. You do hear over towards the right hall, there's a lot more people running down that hallway, presumably to the kitchen or something to try to escape.
Then I would try to run that way if I,
Well, you got it 15 feet away, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
Captain Matthias's go. Okay. He takes a running jump towards the window. And shatters into it, falling on the ground prone on the other side, breaking it open. Then he just... Okay. He looks the other way, and he sees over towards the front stairs that many of the guards and crowd has been dispersed, and he looks over at you and goes, I think Corvus got away. I do not see... There's a big motherfucker running back inside. And he's just going to take off running towards the front entrance. Boardroom.
Well, when he says Corvus isn't outside, I'm going to assume that Corvus would be inside.
Okay.
So, I'm going to turn around and run back for the door and head and open it and look in the room before I try and... I'm hoping that enough of the mob has moved out that I could move through the room.
Right now, you are in the concentration of the mob in the bathroom, so it's still difficult to move through them. You'll have to give me an athletics check. And however, when you look up at the balcony with your passive, you do see a fucking dire lion.
Yeah, I know who that is, though. So, can I see anyone else but the dire lion, or just dire lion?
Would you like to use your action to roll a perception check?
Yeah. 15.
15. You look through the crowd and you see the dire lion, and you look down the hall, and you do see that there's an old man who is like walking with a cane, turning around and goes, "Oh, the murderer!" So apparently Corvus is that way. He was the last one, and now he's turning around to walk this way.
Right, but I couldn't see up into the balcony where the dire lion is.
No, you couldn't see. Well, you
Okay.
can see up on the threshold of the balcony, but you don't
Yep.
see anybody of note other than the
Right.
dire lion.
Got you.
All right.
Okay.
And obviously, Regina, with your passive, you see Fordrum.
Then
Rar.
flipping the sword upside down so I don't accidentally harm anybody. I'm gonna tuck it sort of behind my back, and I'm gonna, even though I don't have a shield, I'll put my arm up and charge towards where I think Corvus might be, where the old man made his
Back
statement.
towards the main entrance that you
Yep.
fought so hard to get away from. Give me
Yep.
your athletics check. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
This time you just let out a deep scream as you realize you're holding a short sword so people get out of your way. And you run through that.
Well, it's behind my back though. I didn't
Oh,
Right.
okay. So you are all right. So we'll find a
tuck it
different
behind me.
excuse. We'll
flip
find
it upside down and tuck it behind me so
Alright.
that I don't cut anybody.
So they hear you yelling and they disperse out of the way.
Yeah.
All right, Regina. The individual flipped down into the crowd.
I'm gonna move over to the balcony and jump up on it just
Okay.
to see if I can look down and spot him
Uh,
or her.
The balcony immediately groans under your weight and starts collapsing forward. It's your roll me a perception check as your action, but it's your choice to fall forward or leap back. This balcony cannot support a 1.5 ton lion.
Can I see what's down before me before I make that decision? Just a general.
People.
Are there people? There are
Yeah,
people.
yeah. With your passive, you definitely see people, but you don't see the unknown figure. You do see Fordrum, though, marching through, and an old man going, "Murderer over here!" and, walking very slowly with his cane.
Are there stairs nearby that go down there?
Yeah, you just have to run along the pathway to get over there. Or you can run around the other pathway to get, away from everybody and just leap down, but that's a 40-foot drop. It's up to you to do. However, I need to know right now, are you falling forward or staying up?
I'll jump back.
Okay, you leap backwards instead of falling forward. The railings do collapse and fall forward down into the crowd a little bit, though.
All right, and then I'm gonna use all my movement and probably dash if I need to get to the stairs and as far down as I can.
All right. So are you moving towards the stairs in the direction of east, where the mob is the last remaining group of individuals in the building, or are you going to be going around west on the balcony? There are more stairs further down, but it's more like a leaping area that you can get down to the main open area where nobody else is, that you are aware of.
I'll continue east with the mob.
Okay. So it takes you very, very little time to get down to the bottom of the stairs, and the mob instinctually moves out of the way of a fucking lion.
Well, before I turn that last corner going down the stairs, I'm gonna use a bonus action to switch back to my regular.
All right, now you're just Regina moving through the mob. Oh no!
Oh my! We gotta get out of here! There's a killer on the loose.
You have
my
one
God.
person who saw you do it and goes, and they're just freaking the fuck out.
I'll look over and go.
You saw nothing.
Roll me an intimidation roll, Regina, just out of curiosity. Well, the last of your feline sense now smells shit. But then it fades away. And the individual just puts their back against the wall and hides their throat.
And then I'll just end there for my turn.
Yep. But it's the mob right now. So Fordrum, you're breaking through the mob, and it's only a little stretch of individuals left.
Can I use this?
Wow,
Work.
interesting.
To increase your AC? Sure, yeah, definitely. Roll your superiority die.
There you go.
Right, plus 3 AC. Not bad. However, I need a strength save from you. I'll give you advantage because of the AC thing. Oh, hey, look
Oh,
at that.
my boy.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm so bad at athletics. Strength save, though. You manage to break through the last section of the crowd as the old man looks at you and goes, defend my honor, and points back, and you see Corvus, who... Corvus is looking pretty rough. He's definitely looking bad, and you see a big-ass looking Goliath right behind him, like, moving through the crowd directly at him. You're like, that's who Matthias must have been talking about.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. The individual will continue through the crowd. Okay. Very well. Guards! Fordrum, you see one guard in the back, currently helping the old man, looks over at you and goes, stop the murderer! And just keeps helping the old man instead of going to stop Corvus. However, the big fucking Goliath is going to over towards you, Corvus, and just swings their hammer around, smashing it against you. That is a 18 to hit.
Hit.
All right, that's 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Strength save.
All right.
Ooh.
My boy.
And that is a miss. So as they slam into you, Fordrum, you're like, ooh, God, that could break somebody. What the fuck is wrong with this person? Like, that's not how you capture people. It's very clear to you this Goliath is not intending to capture Corvus. He looks... Yeah. He has a focused, angry look in his eyes. Like, this is personal to him. Corvus, your turn. Oh, hey, look, there's Fordrum.
I am once again going to what's the word? Disengage, and then I'm going to get as far away as I can.
Okay.
And I'm going to action surge to try to spot the
Alrighty.
the guy.
Go ahead, roll me your perception check.
What?
Wow. Corvus is entering into fucking Super Saiyan mode.
On his ass.
You look over the crowd of individuals and you start analyzing everybody, and like you can see true fear in individuals. The individuals who, they're your lifestyle, they're your people, they are frightful, they are terrified of any type of confrontation, let alone murders. And you see through the crowd, right over at the doorway into the kitchen, you see one individual who is moving naturally with the crowd, but they don't have that same fear. Instead, they have a massive burn mark across the side that you immediately recognize.
I point my sword directly at him and just, you!
Regina. Oh! They're like 10 feet away from you right now.
You have committed crimes against Skyrider people. What say you?
Captain Matthias is still running. Full dash, gets over. Looks inside. Fordrum. Like he's right behind the Goliath, goes, where the fuck is you? Oh. Okay. And he's now moving inside a fist.
People at home, he rolled 2 natural 20s in a row. Oh boy.
Fordrum, this Goliath is looking at Corvus like this is personal.
Yeah. What's his hammer made out of?
It looks to be a steel hammer, fairly well crafted in make. It has a chain attached to it as well that is gripped into a large bracer on his forearm that keeps it there.
Sort of like Kratos with his blades.
Yeah.
Relative,
He
yeah.
hits that.
Yeah. Woo! Burn,
Well,
baby,
first
burn.
off, con save.
That's funny.
For me?
No, from him. That's a 12. Okay, he failed. 13 points of fire damage, and and he tries dropping it, but it's attached to his fucking arm.
Red hot chains, Ghost Rider style.
He looks over at you, and he's pissed.
I tried to do it as stealthy as I could so that he doesn't know who did it, since I'm in the middle of a mob, and I'm.
Well, you're no
let's
longer in the
go.
middle of the mob. You're in the wide open area, and you just let Corvus run past you.
Yeah.
So
good point.
you kind of go, bing, and then it heats up at his forearm, and he's angry, but he takes the damage.
Yeah, and I go, "Stop, you brute!" Bonus action soliloquy. Tell him, "Stop, you brute! You're after the wrong guy."
They're not.
I
that
mean,
big,
it's the right guy, but it's the wrong guy.
Ready?
All right. Mixed messages, Fortune.
We can't really expect much more.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty, since you have entered into combat with this individual, I guess I need to actually show who they are.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. You see this very tall, standing, large Goliath with a little bit of a smirk and a snarl in your direction. He kind of like loosely drops the hammer, but seeing as the burning doesn't stop because of the chain, he just easily flicks it back up into his hand.
Damn it!
He can't drop it, it's attached to his arm.
What a
I know.
fucking guy,
But that-
dude.
I mean, that means he's going to keep taking damage, and he's
Yeah.
going to keep... Well, so long as you bonus action tell him to take damage, he will. But he's also going to have disadvantage on attacks, because
Yep.
the owie. Alrighty, Fordrum, that's your turn. Jasper, your turn. You're standing at a
boy.
door. You try breaking it open again?
No. He's gonna try to get where Regina went, to the next balcony over when she
Are you
jumped out.
trying to climb?
Yeah, he's just gonna climb.
Give me an athletics check.
All
Or
right.
acrobatics if you're trying to swing.
It's the same number, so we can cheat. Hey.
15. It is going to take you your action to like grab onto the ledge of the balcony and drag yourself in there.
That's
But-
fine. I'm just running, trying to get out to get with everybody and trying to find them. Luckily, I haven't had to do much climbing because I've been teleporting, but Jesus,
Yup.
too much running.
Why did I skip cardio? Why wasn't I a monk? All right, Regina.
he's
Hey,
burnt
he's right
out.
there.
All right.
Let-
Are there the people are gone now, right? The mob.
He's inside of the mob.
Oh, okay.
But you see
Are
him
there-
pointed out because Corvus, like, he makes it clear as day. You.
All right. I'm gonna summon a little ethereal kitty cat paw, and it's gonna scratch at.
Oh yes, do it.
Immediately, like 4 people get shoved
Nice.
backwards as this large claw strikes down at him. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
It actually shouldn't be an attack. It's a Constitution save.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, mango die. I almost rolled the wrong die. Con save from the individual? That is going to be a 14.
No.
17.
That's a
So he
failure.
falls prone and takes 2d4 necrotic.
Roll your 2d4. As the cat just like scratches down the back, just, ow, and collapses to the ground. Oof. Yeah, he takes 4.
And then I'll move towards him.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know. It's good. Best cat trip.
Oh, I fucking hate
Yeah.
that one. Sorry, I'm
Especially
trying to get
since he's
his
still in the
token
middle
brought
of the
up.
mob.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get his token brought up because he's now at a threshold where you guys might feasibly take him down.
That's the plan.
Hey, he's a big fucker, ain't he?
No, not anymore.
Yes, he grows to gargantuan's eyes. Destroys the whole building. He's actually a Tarrasque. Uh-oh.
Counting. All right, there he is, right next to you, Regina. Corvus, you're still a good like 60 feet away from him in the without the mob. Mobs go. Regina, would you like to take an attack of opportunity as he's just trying to run away?
Yeah, I'll try and bonk him on the head.
Bonk. Are you a sentinel?
Yes, she's totally.
I am not, but I don't have anything. So I'll
Oh, yeah.
Punch. Give me a
punch
strength
him.
check. Give me a strength
Do
check.
it, please. Scratch him with your long ass nails. No, no.
Kung. Yeah, you actually end up punching somebody else in the shoulder who like gets shoved in the way. Go, ow! And they just, it's mildly annoying.
Sorry.
Help! I'm being assaulted. And he's going to continue running with the crowd. And he's going to stealth again. Cool. Wait, strength save first. That roll will be his strength save. Now stealth. Moving through the crowd inside of the kitchen, Corvus, you do see the individual slides in and around the places, but you are hyper focusing. Right now, he is right past the large pots of some cooking liquid. Dude, my brain just did not work right there.
Ooh, I have fun
Yeah.
for that. I have fun for that.
Oh no.
Yeah. And they seem to like slipped over to that area and is trying to stay away, but you see them. Yeah, their stealth was not that good. Yep, that was him. Guards are gonna go. Fordrum, luckily, he's no longer focused on Corvus,
Yay!
and he's gonna attack you at disadvantage.
Oh,
I'm still. Stop, you big idiot! You're attacking the wrong people.
Alrighty, that is going to be a 13 to hit. With no shield, no armor.
Yeah. I get 2 for con, so that puts me at what? 2?
You don't get 2 for
Or
con.
2
You're
for
not-
dex, I mean?
Yeah, so that puts
what,
you at 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah, your AC's 12, so he hits you.
Oh, but I also got 3 for the evasive maneuvers.
That
so
was only
15.
until the end of your next turn.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to use it again if you want to gain the benefits again.
Damn.
So that hits you. That was cocked, which is good because that was a bigger die. For 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
That seems to be what I take.
Yep. Con save to maintain concentration on your spell. DC is 10.
oh,
Fordrum's really good at these.
Normally, but
Yeah.
Jesus, barely.
Hey, you only have to roll a 2.
I know, but I only rolled
Yeah.
2.
And then he hits you a second time. For another 9. Go ahead and give me another con save.
Hey,
rolled a 3 that time.
Hey, getting better,
Now
getting
we're
better.
cooking.
Yeah, you maintain concentration on your spell.
Now we're cooking with gas.
And he just snarls outwards. Murderer! Corvus, your turn. That big son bitch ain't stopping. However...
So the assassin, he's still about 60 feet away from me, right?
he moved with the crowd an additional about 20 feet, so 80 feet away from you.
All right, I'm gonna move up.
All right, there's no
As far as
crowd where
close-
you are moving. They are...
Yeah, I'm gonna move up as closely as I can.
Mhm.
And then
30
you
feet?
said he's next to a big pot of like boiling liquid, right?
He's moving through big pots of liquid.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I would like to cast Wall of Water, summoning the liquid out of the pots, placing it directly in front of him.
Burning hot. That's amazing. I love that so much.
All right,
It
is
doesn't
there...
need to actually have any like actual mechanical benefit from the
Soup
burning
water.
liquid, but I just wanted to flavor it,
Yeah.
just because that just
Yeah, yeah.
seems.
I mean, it's the only water
Awesome.
there.
Well, I could just
Hell
conjure it up from absolutely nowhere, but
Yep.
No, this is way cooler.
yeah, exactly.
Triton shit. Hell yeah. I love it. I love it.
So it does nothing.
It just blocks his way.
Okay, so you're just sectioning him off in this wall of
Yes.
water. Captain Matthias runs
I'm
in
being that bitch right now.
runs in past you, Fordrum, and you just see him leap upwards towards the Goliath and Superman punch him in the face.
Hell yeah.
I love Captain Matthias, by the way.
I know, right? What a guy, dude.
He actually hits the face, but then like his strength is fucking fading. He collapses halfway to the ground, and then goes to punch him in the side.
Dude, the determination on this guy.
That one hits. The Goliath
Hell
will
yeah.
suffer 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
My man.
What was your initial damage for Drum? I need to take that off of him.
13.
13, thank you. He's trying. Fortrim, your go. Matthias is having a rough time.
Yeah, he's having
Does
a
he-
day.
Do I roll the heat metal damage again, or no?
As a bonus action, yes. You can cause him to do that.
Okay, so I'll cause that.
Oh, I rolled the rolling die. Yeah. Go ahead, roll your damage again. He failed.
This dude. Ugh.
11 more.
Taking it.
Yep.
Loving
He has
it.
a good
Loving
con mod, too, surprisingly. You know, who would have thought?
So if I'm gonna attack with a short sword, which I don't normally use, but I've got a, isn't that the same damage as a hand axe?
Yeah, 1d6.
Yeah. So you can
So-
just roll that, and practically it'll be the same thing. You
Yeah.
just hack with the short sword instead of thrusting.
Exactly,
Flash.
exactly. So there's 16.
Just
to
barely
hit.
hits.
Nice.
Okay,
7.
for 7 points, and I'm gonna hit him again.
Oh, wrong direction. There we go. Go for it.
Okay.
You have multi-attack, right?
Yeah.
Nice. 9, however, misses.
Okay.
You swing it another time, and he, like, brings the chain up to kind of, like, parry as it's, like, searing into his arm.
Sizzle.
And he's kind of, like, doing his best to ignore Captain Matthias, who's, like, just punching.
Yep.
Jasper,
Okay, I'm here. Wait a minute.
there's nobody around you right now. That part of the balcony is destroyed, and up ahead, you see Regina is punching a noble in the shoulder.
I'm gonna go that way.
Towards Regina?
Yeah.
All right. You head over there. 30 feet gets you within, like, 20 feet of her. You have to remember.
What the hell? Where is he? God damn.
He's up that way.
Points towards the kitchen.
He's at
Okay.
soup.
He is at soup. Get the soup. Oh shit.
Why is he buying clothes at the soup store?
Son of a
I
bitch.
don't know. Good times. All right.
Or how far away is the kitchen then?
From where you're standing, about
Yeah.
40 feet or so total, diagonal.
Okay. Oh hell yeah. Sweet. And there's like a giant wall of water in there right now.
You
Just
don't see,
kinda-
but yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you don't see, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll just dash and just keep going. Sprint past her into the kitchen. Get as close to the kitchen as I can.
Alrighty. You sprint with the crowd a little bit, and you're almost towards the threshold of the door.
Yep.
Mobs go. Now that Regina's in the mob, Jasper's in the mob, I need both of
Skip
you.
me.
Huh?
You
Athletics.
skipped over me.
Oh, I skipped your turn? I apologize. Regina.
All right, I'm gonna move towards the kitchen, see if I can spot him.
Alrighty. Give me a strength save to move through the crowd. Or athletics to move through the crowd. Athletics.
I'm gonna use my game inspiration for this.
Hell yeah.
All right. Oh.
Oh.
Ah! You're getting like shoved over, and the one noble's like, no, they will throw you in jail for. And the other
We're gonna
guy's
be
like,
cut away
no,
from
don't do it. Don't
like-
fuck with her.
He's
Don't
like,
fuck
I'm
with her.
gonna claim to have gotten beat up by this old lady, and I don't see a problem with it.
Yep.
Welcome to Nobles.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not having much luck moving with the crowd right now or through it. You're kind of stuck.
Okay. Can I look around and see if any of these nobles have fur on?
Obviously, many of them.
All right, I'm gonna snag some and just rip it off.
Okay. No, my pheasant or ferret. Ferret? Yeah,
And
ferret.
then I still have my action, right?
Your action was the athletics to try to move.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then I am good.
All right, mobs go. Strength save, Jasper and Regina.
Yeah. Owie. Oh boy.
Both of you are knocked over prone. You both suffer 7 points of bludgeoning damage as well.
Oh, well, just on my temporary hit points. Cool, cool.
Hey!
Hey, that shit's great.
Now it's their turn. Water wall is considered difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to try to move through the water wall. It's going to be difficult for them. However, yeah, perfectly manageable. God, why is Wall of Water so, like, meh?
Because it's water. It's not like an actual wall of stone. It can't straight up block you from moving at all.
Isn't this hot water though? So there's a chance of scorching.
Yeah, all right, I'll give you that. He'll
Yeah,
roll me
hell
a
yeah.
d6, Corvus.
Alrighty, give me 1 sec, and
Orpus, master of soup.
Perfect.
He suffers
The best.
1 point of fire damage from the burning,
yeah.
scorching, boiling soup.
Worth it.
However, they break through it. However, it's going to be easy to tell them because they're soaking wet and covered in soup bits.
Hell yeah.
get him! He's the one with mutton on his shoulder.
He's the one with noodles and carrots on him. Get him.
The guardsman's going to turn towards Captain Matthias and non-lethally swing at him, who is wearing armor, so that misses. And that hits.
Leave him alone.
He just kind of, like, swings to back him up a little bit, and as Matthias is, like, moving forward, he just right on top of his head and falls to the ground. It was non-lethal, very clearly. At worst, Matthias has half as many concussions as...
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Matthias, go to sleep. Go to sleep, Matthias. Go to
You
sleep.
deserve to rest, friend. And
Good
the
night,
last
sweet
guard,
prince.
who's with the old man, Corvus, is gonna Shisa and move up to you to try to swing. 13?
Miss.
10. They actually pull out a flail and just...
Even misser.
Corvus, your turn. There's a guard who's like, I don't want to do this, but he's doing his job.
I'm going to just keep on running towards
Alright.
this guy.
Attack of opportunity.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
miss. Go ahead.
Alrighty. How close to 60 feet get me?
If you full dash, you're going to be in the crowd again. I'm going to need an athletics check for you to move through them.
Okay, then.
But theoretically, 60 feet can get you into the kitchen's threshold.
28.
Easy. You start bulldozing through them all, just diving straight through and breaking out.
I've got this guy in my sights. He's not.
As you get
Full
over
rush.
towards the threshold, the individual has leaped over some of the cooking appliances in here and just like pushes further away. And this is a nimble fucker. Like this guy is. They're quick. They're quick. Captain Matthias finally gets to sleep. Fordrum.
All right. Does it look like the guardsman is disengaged so that I could go around him, or does it look like if I go anywhere, he's gonna be able to hit me?
Oh no. He does not look the type to stop you from maneuvering around, but if you leave his threat range, he will hit. He
So if
looked at
he's-
Captain Matthias kind of like, well, you need to go to sleep now. Gunk.
If he clonked Matthias like that, do I have a chance for a 5-foot step to have or something to have like
To maneuver around him, no problem. But if you want to get away from him, that'll still provoke an attack of opportunity.
Well, fuck that. I've got a short sword, so I'm gonna use my precision attack and try and hit him twice.
Ooh, go for it.
19?
Oh yeah, that hits. Da-da-da. For 13.
And then again.
He's looking pretty hurt now.
And then I'll hit him again.
25 definitely
25?
hits. Ooh, another 16. He is looking rough. But he's still standing.
I can't also use a superiority die for my evasive footwork at the same time, right?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
If you want to increase your AC, go for it. You can also use your bonus action to hurt him.
to what?
Your fire's still going.
Oh, right. So about that one. So there's that for fire.
All right, go ahead and roll that. I'll roll his con save.
10 more.
Hey, he actually was successful, so he only takes 5.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
then I add 7 to my armor class this time.
Jeez.
Nice.
Regina, you're prone.
I will use half my movement to,
Okay. Ah!
and then I will take that bit of fur and I'm going to cast enhance ability on myself, choosing cat strength.
Nice. Nice.
Meow. Your arms become super hairy and rip through your dress.
Big meow.
You.
Alrighty. So now you're gonna try to do something else?
Yeah, I'll start moving towards the kitchen.
Alright,
again.
give me an athletics check. Advantage this time, though.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Mew.
Bulked out Regina.
Immediately, an elderly woman comes over to you and goes, "Oh, excuse me, sir. Please help me." Oh, and just they see the hairy arms, but yeah, just yep. You don't get very far. Mobs go. 3 of you are in there right now, so I need strength saves from all 3 of you. Jasper, Regina, and Corvus.
Great. Cool. Loving it. Jasper's getting more and more mad.
Jeez, Corvus is not having this. Hey!
Cool. Cool.
Jasper,
Fine,
however,
I'll
you are
take
getting
them.
trampled.
I'll take the ones, boys. I'll take the ones.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, Jasper.
Cool. Cool.
Uh,
I'm used to getting trampled on. It's fine.
question marks. They keep. Actually, I have to roll. Actually, they know their escape route. Yeah. They managed to get over towards some back door that only a couple of people have managed their way through the crowd so far to get to, outside of the cooking staff. And as they go out there, Corvus, roll me another perception check.
Yes,
19.
My boy.
They pull a chef's coat with them. Very quickly, very slyly. And they're going to try to stealth again. Okay. Guards. Fordrum. Whammy with disadvantage, but whammy nonetheless. That's a miss. That is a 16.
Miss.
Oh yeah, +7. Jesus. That's so good.
I'm a shield away from being normal this minute.
Yeah. Corvus. You're muted. Corvus.
Sorry, forgot I was muted for a second. So how far away would he be right now?
You towards that door, line of sight wise is only about 40, 50 feet or so. If you want to try to take the path they took, which is some like ninja parkour shit, you might be able to get there in one go. But
I prefer
if you want
to try more of a bull in the china shop kind of approach.
then you're probably about 60 feet away. That is to the door. You don't see them currently because they're past the door, but that's to the door.
Fair. All right, I'm going to try to make my way to the door as
Okay.
best I can.
You do break out from the front of the crowd and start moving through the maze-like kitchen in this area. As you pass by, you do see that there's one chef with your perception that you rolled earlier who's underneath one of the sinks, gagged and tied, just and they seem like they can't get out of this area.
I point him out to one of the others behind me as I run past.
All right, so you point out that there's a servant in need to one of the nobles you're passing. Good to know.
No, I meant to like Regina or Jasper, any of my people who could.
Unfortunately, you don't see them right now. They can't get over to the kitchen.
Well, it sucks to be that guy.
So you charge out the door, and as you head out there, you do see that the crowd has dispersed fairly well. Within 30 feet of you, there are 4 individuals in chef coats right now.
Do any of them look damp?
That's going to be your entire turn, unfortunately, since you did dash.
Fair enough.
So next turn, I'll tell you if you see something. Fordrum.
Yeah. Well, crap. He takes damage from heat metal again.
All right, con save from him. He's successful.
Damn it.
7 is enough, though. He goes down.
Nice.
Unfortunately, there's no non-lethal with heat metal, so he collapses to the ground. The searing boiling over against his skin, and just
I drop concentration quickly.
Yep. He's still bleeding out.
Bleeding? It didn't cauterize?
No, it burnt through and opened up.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to jump on him and heal him.
Do you want to just use the stable button?
Yeah.
Okay. You use your action to stabilize him with Spare the Dying. He's not awake, but he's not dying.
Jeez.
All good.
The other
I
guard,
feel good.
the other guard looks over at you with the flail and just like, oh. He just.
And I'll look while I got my hands on him, and he looks at me and gives me that look. I look at him and go, "You're after the wrong guy, man."
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
It's not me, man. Not anybody.
He really wants it to be true. Okay.
10.
Oh.
I'm not a persuasion type.
He goes, I hope you're right, but I'm gonna have to find out. And just spins the flail. He doesn't want to fight, but he will. It's his job.
Is he spinning the flail at me?
Yeah, he looks very sad.
This is the weirdest shit.
Not everybody wants to fight you guys. They just kind of have to. Jasper, your turn. You're currently
I'm tired
prone.
of this shit. I stand up.
Yep.
So how close am I to the doorway of the kitchen?
You're about 15 feet from it.
15 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking hand. God, I hate this shit. I don't care. I'm using a 3rd level spell slot because I have no more 2nd levels, and I'm gonna cast Misty Step, and I'm going as far in the kitchen as I can.
Okay. You broke through the crowd. Now you're like you stumble into something. It's a hot pot, and there's a whole bunch of floating water in here. And you look all around, and there's a back exit that has a couple of people running towards, trying to get out.
I'm going to that.
Okay. Full dash.
Yep. Just
Full dash.
Yep.
Corvos, as you're out here, you hear
45.
somebody heavily breathing and run up next to you, and you look to your right, and Jasper's right there.
Hey, how's it going? Oh boy. You good?
Corvus, you are muted, but you have 4 words.
Good enough.
All right.
He's a chef.
Yeah. It's chef.
Ah,
Chef,
Regina,
Cool.
your go.
I'm a chef.
I'm gonna try and keep pushing my way through to the kitchen.
You have advantage still.
Go, Regina, go. Hey, I believe that we could win.
Wait, you
Oh,
guided
guidance.
yourself?
Smart.
No, okay, so
No,
just
no
17.
guidance.
All right, 17's
Yeah.
good enough, though. You break through the crowd, and now you're just, it was 10 feet there. It gets you right up behind the doorway if you dash all the way up there.
Yeah, I'll dash and I'll just, my bunions! Oh, good lord.
They're acting up again.
The mob. Only a few people filter through, but they're like running and shoving past you. Regina trying to break out into like the open area. Jeez. Guards, Fordrum, the guy runs over towards you, spinning his flail. I'm so sorry. It swings out towards you. 13.
Damn it.
That hits?
Well, yeah, I think
damn.
so.
Alrighty. Well, if that hits, you will suffer 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And the next one was an 11 to hit.
That misses.
All right. And he swings twice and goes, what do you mean? And just keeps fighting you. Corvus, your turn. You do see one of these, or two of these individuals are soaking wet out here. One is wearing a chef's hat, the other one is not.
I'm gonna go for the one without the chef's hat.
Okay. Give me an athletics check with advantage.
Oh my god.
Keep on
This
forgetting to
dude-
toggle it, but I don't know if this is not gonna beat that.
He's not capable of beating that.
Ah.
You charge at the individual and just leap up with both your feet and kick them in the back, slamming
Okay.
them to the ground, and just immediately stand back up. That's one of your attacks.
All right. Does he look like my guy?
You look down at the individual and you do see the burn marks on their skin.
It's over now, boys.
There's no fucking way this happens twice. I'm gonna take a swipe at him with my sword.
Alrighty.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh.
14 misses. Wait, they're
Actually,
prone.
he's
Swing
on
it.
the
Yeah,
ground,
yeah,
yeah,
he's
so-
prone. Roll again, roll
I
again.
forgot about that too.
24 hits, though.
Hell
You
yeah.
gash right across their chest, cutting through fairly well, but this is a pretty tough guy.
Oh, I have my man.
Forgem, your go. The guy's like fighting you, but he seems to like be more interested in the information than actually fighting you. He's curious
Yeah.
as to what you said, but he has a duty to fulfill.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at him, and I'm with my sword in one hand. My first attack action is gonna be I'm gonna just heat metal on the flail. It's not. Is his chained to him, or is it
No,
just
no,
in
it's
his
just the
hand, like
flail. It's just the flail.
yeah, heat metal on the flail, and I go, drop your flail.
Okay,
And then I
Jesus.
con save.
5,
Ow! And they throw it. Ah, shite.
and I'm like, good lord, thank you. You're really after the wrong guy.
Roll another persuasion with advantage.
Just stop, man. It's time to stop.
Oh, wrong.
Oh yeah.
14 goes. Really? The other captains seem pretty sure.
No, Matthias, ask Matthias. And I point and I point down at the ground. Ask Matthias.
Good
He
point.
knows.
I should take care of Matthias, and you should keep going. And
Thank
he goes
you.
over to Matthias to like help him out.
Yeah. Good move. Good move.
Yeah, he didn't want to fight you, dude. You just took down that big fucker. Like-
Yeah. Is that hammer still chained to his hand?
I mean, it's
It
a
is, yeah.
leather class, so if you want to try to rip it off, it'll take a little oomph. But like your heat metal burnt through the leather fairly well.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
All
I'm
right.
gonna pick that thing up before I go.
All right, and you with your precision just grab one of the clasps and just rip it off.
Okay.
It's still a little warm, but it's not that hot. You're fine.
Yeah.
Jasper.
I do heat well.
Yeah. Jasper. Ooh, Corvus just drop kicked that motherfucker. Ow.
I'm gonna try to run up next to him as well.
Yep.
So I'm like right next to him.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna be like, "Watch out, Corvus." And he's gonna just like stand next to them, like right next to them, and kind of like the defibrillator, kind of like pushing on someone's chest to like revive them. He's gonna do that to them, but he's gonna cast Pulse Wave into them,
Jesus fuck.
point
Okay.
blank.
Con save, I believe.
Yep.
All right.
21 damage.
They rolled a
And I'll
16.
do empowered, actually. I'll do empowered while I do it. So, let's see.
Reroll
the
3 of
one.
them, I guess.
Yep.
1, 1, and 2.
Yep.
So that is -4. 17 plus
Oh, rip.
17
Same
plus
amount.
6. So 23. You immediately just down into their body, pushing like a magnified area of the dirt, just smashing open
Yep.
into their chest, and they go
They normally get pushed 15 feet, but they're on the ground, so...
They were only pushed
Crater.
10 feet down, okay? Or 5. So what was that, 24, I think? Plus 2? 23.
No, 23, yeah. And I'm just standing over him, just like... Stop.
Regina, you
Running.
are 10 feet shy of being able to get up to them with basic movement.
Okay, I'll get within 10 feet of them.
Okay.
And then can I make a intelligence or investigations to see if this is an illusion?
Sure. Give me an intelligence save. You know, it's kind of hard to tell, but given the fact that they just spit up blood, they look pretty real to you. And they tasted pretty real to you.
I was worried that he was making it look like somebody else again.
That's
and
fair.
we're just murdering somebody innocent.
No,
Fair
not the
enough.
chef!
Yeah, right?
Don't do this to Gordon Ramsik. Just,
Oh, no.
All he had to do was make a hat.
yeah.
Guys,
Or-
we probably need to take him alive. We need a confession, or else Corvus might end up guilty anyway.
Oh, I know.
The mob. Question marks. I already met my quota today. They're going to spin and stand up, like doing one of those like really cool spin actions that pushes you a little further away as they land on their feet. And they are going to move both their hands together and shove outwards towards Corvus and Jasper. I need both of you to give me con saves.
Is he casting a spell?
Yes, he is.
Oh, counterspell.
Okay, at what level?
4th level. Because that's the only spell slot I have left. So, fuck your shit. He just, like, points back at him like, no, you.
That does manage to just barely counter the spell. As he begins vibrating the energy around you, and you all feel this, like, heavy, gravitational, just essence pulsing from them. You go, oh shit, fuck, and slap the spell away, distracting him just enough so it doesn't happen.
And I cross my arms and stare at him. I don't think so.
They will... God, it's pointless trying to run. Bonus action, disengage, and make it so Regina can't get up to them. The guards! Fordrum, the guard actually goes over and starts tending to Matthias, trying to help him.
Awesome.
You
Can I
fiend,
now-
how dare you!
I start running for where I last saw Corvus.
Full dash?
yeah, you're that far back.
Full dash?
Hell yeah.
Are you full dashing?
What's my... How many people am I gonna fuck up if I do that?
Almost nobody. The threshold of
Oh,
the
then
door is
yes.
almost full. Yeah. 50 feet. You're now 10 feet away from the door into the kitchen.
Right on.
It sucks being squat. Corvus.
I am going to get up to this motherfucker,
Yeah.
and I am going to swing at the sword
Swing on the sword.
twice.
18 hits.
Yeah.
17?
17 just barely hits.
You do to swing at the sword.
That's 11. That's 14. That's 25, I think, right? Ooh,
Yes.
They're looking hurt.
Alrighty. Do I have anything for a bonus action?
Spells?
Not
No
on
spells.
me.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you cast like a legit ass spell in combat.
What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, in combat. Prestidigitation, you know. But
Yeah.
go ahead. Captain Matthias is stable. Fordrum. Wait, why is it Fordrum already?
I don't know. I think you skipped ahead to me, and then so just pretend I've already made that run.
Jasper.
Ah. Hello, friend. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just unfold my arms, stick my fist out with my ring on it, and I will cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Them as they're running away.
All right, what level?
Just first, 'cause that's all I have right now.
Already. They see you doing that, and they take it.
Hey. Okay. 4. Hell yeah. It's decent. Yeah. 14 damage, and the next attack has advantage. And yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll quicken spell and unleash 2 Eldritch Blasts as well. Bam bam!
Oof, they're looking rough.
So that's 1.
Do it.
Oh my god.
Hits.
Oh my god.
Hits.
Oh my god. Oh, rip. Okay.
Okay, they're just barely still standing.
27 points of damage.
The individual
14
looks
radiant.
haggard and rough. And they go,
Poof, poof, poof.
I don't want to kill any more tonight. I've already gotten my 4.
Hmm.
Regina.
You don't have to.
I will move up to within 10 feet of. Can I do non-lethal poison damage?
If it's a spell, no.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Poison spell. Just
Yeah.
You throw cat litter in their eyes. Ha!
Could you imagine after all this, you get cat litter thrown in your eye?
And that's how you go down.
You'd be
Dr.
like,
Disrespect right here.
oh, mother.
Should have worn my fucking glasses.
I'll dash around to his other side.
Alrighty.
Nice.
That's it.
Their turn. Very well. Oh. Well, they didn't want to kill anybody else, but I think they have to get out of it.
Sounds like it.
Yep. So I moved the 3 of you down a little bit so all of you are perfectly on the map.
Oh no. Oh no. We about to get powered killed or some shit.
No.
Oh god.
Corvus and Regina. There is a very thick and heavy wave of energy that pulses off of this individual and immediately slams multiple times off of them as they look up. Oh, Terra. Do it. I need both of you to give me Constitution saving throws. Jasper, I need you to give me a Dex save.
Gotcha. Uh-oh. Dex save. Oh, yay.
Alrighty. Jasper manages to leap out of the way of the explosion. And Corvus, you manage to fortify yourself against it as it pulses off of them. But Regina, you do take the brunt of the force.
Did you just fucking self-detonate? Oh, shit.
That will be 42 points of bludgeoning damage, or force damage, to Regina, 22 to Corvus, 22 to Jasper.
Owie.
And they're lying on the ground, bleeding from the mouth, just staring up at the sky with a smile.
Ew.
As you look at the body on the ground, Corvus, unmoving and cold, and you hear the footsteps of the guards running towards you, as well as many of the other proprietors of this event. I think this is where we're probably going on break, everybody. We'll be right
Fair
back.
enough.